Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, all. Welcome to the Paycheck. Here we go. Friday. We're going to go a little crazy today, have some fun with it. Not going to do the bank withdrawal thing today. We're just going to go ahead and play and have fun with it. Same strategy. I'm going to ramp it up, do some purple chip action, and just kind of who cares. After yesterday's shellacking, I just need a day where I don't got to think because that was absolute brutality yesterday. We lost on this show. We lost our YOLO on the other show, and then I was demonstrating a strategy to show you how to make a negative progression work, and we lost $5,000 three times on that show. So it was an epic fail of all epic fails. So today I just want to roll and have some fun. Just want to do some simple play, and we'll just do things. So anyway, here we go. Is today's show a repeat? No, it's not a repeat. Did I put the wrong title up or something? It's possible that I had the title wrong. I mean, I don't know. Well, I got to fix yesterday's description. I'm telling you, like yesterday was like a day that existed in the fog. So anyway, here we go. We're going to play the Vitamix. And here's how I'm going to do it today. We're going to do it a little bit higher level because it's funner at higher levels. I'll turn the puck off here for you. Actually, we'll put the puck on the 8. And let me show you how we're going to do it today. We're going to use purple chips. If I can find the purple chips. Where the hell are the purple chips? Oh, they're over here. Because the blowback from the repeaters makes better sense with purples. Here we go. Let's take a look. Here we're going to go into let a point come out first, right? I don't want to play the don't pass on this one because I don't want to deal with multiple come out 7s. Just can't. I don't have the stamina for that. So we're going to go let a point come out. Go to the don't come. All right. That $500 will be backed by 3 units on whatever number was last rolled. So in this case, the 8. $1,500 on the 8. DC, let's say it travels into the 6. That's great. We're going to move our lay bet behind the 6 and do another $500 don't come. It goes to the 5, let's say. Move that to the 5, and the next don't come comes through. Meanwhile, this 6 gets placed for $450. That $450 pays 5 1/4. So we're going to win $25 on a 6. We're going to win $50 on a 7. But really the 7, we're looking to get these 2 bets here, of course, we'll cancel out. We're looking to get paid here on these odds. That's what we're looking for is the odds payments. So the other thing is, of course, the off chance that we roll to the 4, we'll take our odds away. And now we have the puck off and home run time. Come out 7 is a big fatty. So that's it. That's it today. We're doing purple chips. We're going to have some fun. I'm not going to do the withdrawal from the bank. We're just going to play, and we're going to talk a little bit as I throw because I've got some ideas that I've been talking to some people about, and I'm going to want your opinions on it. I'm going to want your opinions on how you want me to do these things or do this show coming up. So first things first, let's go to Crapsee screen here. Go ahead and rebuy at 20K. I'm going to just basically add $15,000. I think I need 20 to do this. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to go purple, and here we are. Let's go get a point. And like I said, as we're going today, we'll talk a little bit about some ideas I got for the show and what's happening moving forward. So here we go. We get. I'm using, by the way, these super bright red dice today. These are from Crystal Bahama or something like that. They're like, look at this. They're like neon. These things are really cool. Anyway, here we go. Let's get our first point and get rolling here. Make a quick profit today if we can. That's going to be a 4. Point goes to the 4. All right, 3-1. Let's do it. Where's my thing? There it is. The nice thing is that these bets are easy to make today. So 3-1-4. And let's see. Be quicker. All right, $500 in the don't. We're going to lay the 4 for $1,500. That'll net us a couple $100. And I'm also going to do my normal 50 and 25 on the 11 and the 12, just to get me some extra something if we get one. Here we go. Anything but 4. You know the drill now. Anything but the last number rolled. Let's do it. There's a 7. There's the 5-2. That's what we want. Quick and dirty. Let's get out of here, right? Should net us about $200. I think that $1,500 pays $750 minus VIG minus the 75. So we should be right around 200-ish, 175-ish. 5.2. Let's see what that pays altogether. Let's see. We got 135. That's not bad. 137. That's good enough. Good enough to get out the gate with. That'll be a lot nicer once we start getting points up there. So here we go. Coming out. New number. New shooter. New number. It's going to be a 5. 3-2. 3-2-5. Just move it over 1. Nice and simple. All right. So a couple of things while we're talking here that I came up, and actually one of them came up this morning, which I think is an interesting point. Let's see how fast we make this money today. And again, if I'm doing it at this level, I'm still looking to make $500. Like it isn't like I'm looking to make 10 times that or 5 times that because I up the bet signature. I'm looking to still make money. I'm just looking to make it with less hits. I'm not looking to be here all damn day. Let's go with the 500 in the don't. Let's lay that 5 for 3 units, and let's get our hedges in here. I'm looking to get out of here quicker with the same level, okay? It doesn't change the fact that my nut is still 500. There's a 10, a 6, 4. Cool. So we survived the 5. And yeah, so one thing that's come up here is this. This strategy in particular has been interesting. The one day, or the first 3 days we ran it, we made our money in like 5 rolls. It's been very, very easy because most of the time you're going to be right about here. You're going to be at, one number getting set, one number in the don't, and you're going to get the 7 like right away, right? And that happens so often, and it works fine. Yesterday, we were there again. We were there within like 10 rolls and I made a bad decision and stayed in when I shouldn't have, and we ended up being here for another 46 rolls. And people pointed out, Duracell specifically, but others as well, if you're going to be there, like Waylon has said this too, if you're going to be there for 50 rolls to make $500 and you can't do it, the strategy's got a problem with it, right? And sometimes that's a true statement, right? Sometimes, here we go. Let's get this number out. Sometimes, yeah, there's another 7. That's perfect. That's a very true statement where the strategy takes 50 rolls to get 500 frickin' bucks. I mean, you're spinning your wheels, and it has something to say about that strategy. Sometimes it's just the dice. Yesterday was a day where no matter what I would have done, the dice were against me, and it just happens, right? But I think I've been wrestling a lot. Where are we at here? We're at $2,700. That's good. $727 of profit. So you'd be done, right? If you're playing this paycheck wise, you're out of here. 2 shooters, bye. We're just going to keep rolling because we're having fun. New shooter, new point. Here we go. So it comes down to, do you want to play paycheck style, burn the bankroll for $500 no matter what? And that could take 2 hours. It could be a really bad day, right? It could be a really bad day, and just takes a while to fight back. Or do you say, you know what? I'm going to give it an hour, and if an hour is not going to happen, then I'm just fighting City Hall. And why am I burning my wheels here for this? You know what I mean? Like there's a point in time where the dice are telling you, like, if it's going to take an hour and 60 rolls, and maybe it ain't your day. And it's not so much a stop loss money wise, but it's a stop loss like you're beating yourself to death wise. And maybe it's like some of these days where I come back out here and finish the roll. Like, you got to step away and come back and let life kind of come to you. So that's a consideration for us here on this particular show. Let me lay that 8 for 1,500 again, and let's get the other things going. What do we do, right? Do we put a hard stop of an hour on it no matter what, and just say, you know what, if you don't get it in an hour, it's not your day, call it a loss, fine. The other question is, and it kind of goes along with that, which is, what do you do if that happens? Here, let's get this next throw out here. Let's say we go an hour, like yesterday, and we burn, $1,800 like we did yesterday. Is it appropriate to come back, right, and do it again? Like, is that a smart thing to do? Like, in real life, would you do it? In real life, would you just walk around the casino, get brunch, come back, and play again, right? It's a consideration for how you would actually play paycheck style, and it really does matter for how we run this particular show here. So I'd like to get your opinion in chat. Just let me know in chat, what are you thinking about that? Do I just say an hour is an hour, and it was what it was, and you walk away sometimes with a little bit of a loss? Or, do you just say in this moment in time ain't happening and come back for more later on. So that's a question because it does change how we run the show. It does change how I schedule things. It does change the mentality that we have here and that kind of thing. So that's one question I've got. And maybe in the chat there, throw me some ideas. There's another 4-3. This is great, by the way. I'm not throwing well, but look at this. Every shooter's been 4-3-7 like right away. And this strategy is looking like a champion today, right? You can't, it's one of those can't lose days versus yesterday. But yeah, there's this consideration of like playing it like you'd play it. Use the bankroll to make the money. There's another consideration saying play it like you'd play it. An hour and a half is enough. You should stop after a certain amount of time and just be okay with that, right? The other consideration I've got for the show is how rigid must I be on the show? And I'll give you an example. Right now, this is going good. We won almost 2K. We won almost back all yesterday's losses, right? In 5 throws. What amount of leverage should I have in this morning show? Let me get a new point here to make changes. Because what I've been doing and what I've been espousing to do here every day is we're playing the strategy, right? I have not deviated from these strategies once as we've played. I've played them straight out of the book. I've said things to you like, wow, the 9 is hot today. We should be on that 9, and I don't bet the 9, right? I've done the same with the field. I've seen the mind on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, and the 6s and 8s are rolling and not changed because the strategy is the strategy, and that's the way it's going to be. What do you think about that? Should this be a case where, let's get the 8 laid. Should this be a case where we do a little bit of adjustment along with, if I'm on the dark side, like this strategy here, and the table turns completely right side, should I pull the lay bets down and just go for it for a minute, right? Those are questions that I have for you because what do you want to see here? Do you want to see strategies tested or do you want to see me try and make money? You know what I'm saying? And I think there's value in both, right? There's going to be some humorous value. There's the 8, so we just burned our whole profit, which is a bummer, but who cares? We're Friday. There's a case to be made for like, do you want to make fun of me for not making the money? Or do you want to watch a strategy get tested, battle tested as it is, and really see what a strategy does, right? And that's a potential turn for the show, right? Is it bankroll build and paycheck play, where you're actually going to try and mix and try and do a little bit of like what you would actually do? Or do we like this thing being a super long strategy test? There's a 3, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. We're not on anything there. And that's a question for you, right? Those are all things to consider. I'm running the show, but it's your show. I like to say that. I'm doing the dice and I'm pushing the buttons and all that kind of stuff. But what do you want to see? We've been doing this exact same thing, these strategy for a week without change for 6 months now. And I think in June, maybe ahead of DiceCon, maybe another one, Aces. Boy, why am I not on the don't, right? Maybe in June, either ahead of DiceCon or right after DiceCon, I think we need to change it up. I think we need to go either time limit, all-in limit. We need to make a decision on how we're going to play. Puck's off, by the way. How we're going to play the roles, how we're going to play the strategies, and really kind of get dialed into what we want to see. So, where's my point? Come on, let's get a point here. 10. Okay, we got a 10. Cool. There that goes. That goes to 10. Let me get my bet set over here. We'll keep talking. We are going to lay the 8, by the way, because now no, we're not laying the 8. We're laying the 10. The 8's going to get placed and kind of staved off there. I don't like this situation where you have to, I like the lay bets being up on a number with a flat, much better. There we go. Okay. Corey says, win quickly, start over, get another session in. So play the strategy multiple times, right? Duracell is saying about continuing to fill time, then play the variance, but without, oh geez, what happened there? What happened? But without goal, stay on the lesson, the strategy. Jen and I were talking yesterday about this idea of, let me put some of these comments up here. Yeah, it's almost impossible to play variant. Jen Yeah, Corey says this too, and you're right about it. I made adjustments to all the strategies. I don't deviate much though. Like I've deviated a couple times with like how I'm playing the line on some of the hedgy strategies, but I really haven't changed the like I'm not changing the mind, right? Other than when I talked to Waylon ahead of that, I'm like, when I play the mind, I'll never play it where it's like I'll do it this morning for Friday Fives. I'll never play it where it's unlimited, right? Like he does. So I do some changes, but really it's strategy testing is what I've been doing. Dice Daddy says if I'm testing a strategy, stick to it. And I guess that's the question, right? Is are we wanting this show to be strategy testing, right? Or do you want to watch me start? Let's do another example here. What if I started? Let me get this throw in here. What if I started with? That's a 415. What if I started with $5,000 and we worked for a few months to build the 5,000, if we can do it, into 100,000? Like build the bankroll. And it may not just be playing the Dolly every day. It may be just kind of let's see what the dice are doing today and playing it out sort of thing. What do you think of that? Like building it up into something from something small, and then from that point playing Paycheck style and make this thing like a 2-year long sort of epic, right? Like a big old episodic kind of thing where we just go, hey, $5,000 to 100, and then 100 to $500 a day, and simulate like getting ready for, the big retirement move. Like that's an interesting play, I think. Would it be interesting to you to see that, I guess, live, or just keep going what we're doing and just rock out, maybe a different schedule? So that's all those things are what's in my head right now. I got about an hour of sleep last night because I was still beat up from yesterday, but I've been thinking so hard about what to do here because I love this show. This is my favorite. One of my favorite things of my day is coming out here and filming this first show because it's fun. It's fun to have a goal of not just always teaching, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's enjoyable to me. So what was the last one? 4 was the last one. I'm getting all confused here. Now the $500 goes here. We're gonna go there, and there. I'm talking too much. I'm getting lost. The 5 gets placed now for 400. So the 5 and the 8 are hedged off. The 4 is wide open. Let's go here. Anyway, those are my thoughts, right? Same strategy all the time. We can try and win money like I really would, but using these strategies that we know are the best ones. There's my 7. We could also consider doing it, a strategy for a whole month and giving it the top 6 a longer period of testing. Lots of options for us to explore. Okay, we're going to win everywhere. We're going to win all the bets here. This should be a nice little one for us. Unfortunately, it's the 4, so the 1,500 only pays $750. Not the home run you'd like on the 7, but we're back in profit again, which is cool. All right, coming back out. Let's go. Anyway, that's kind of what is on my mind. So I'll look at chats here in a minute. Let me get the next point established, the bet set up, and then I'll read and see what y'all are saying to me. And we can talk about it more in Coffee and Craps too, where I'm more easy to see the oh man, there's a come out 7. That's a bummer. We already won, I guess, right? That's the back wall home run if we had it. Anyway, when I'm at the desk and it's easier for us to talk, I can ask these questions again, but it's been on my mind. And like I said, we're all doing this as a group, so I'm going to make sure I'm serving y'all well here. Come on, get a point. Let's get a point. We got an 8. There it is, 538. I do like this strategy at the big boy level. This is so much more fun to play. Not that it's fun to play, but it's like the climb back is quicker. The potential to get your $500 is just so much easier when you're playing with these bigger chips. There is the potential for an absolute ass kicking, which you got some pucker factor, which is fun. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Here we go. Let's get another point. Let's get that don't out. Let's avoid the 8 here if I can. I hope the 8 doesn't bite me in the ass twice. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it? There's a 6, a 3-3, hard 6. Booyah. These dice, by the way, these glow in the dark dice are the lighter ones. They're the 750s. 3-3. So they're super super light and they bounce weird. So it's funny how, like, when you throw enough dice, you notice that. Like, I never noticed it before. Now I really notice it when I find those lighter dice. It's super, super obvious to me. 1, 2, 3. I guess that means something. Putting in the time or whatever. Here we go. Anything but 6. Anything but 6 for a roll here. Let's go. There's a 9. 6, 3, 9. Let's go. 6 and a 3. There's that. Okay, let's move the lay to there. Let's get that 6 place for 450. Let's get our next DC and our next little. All right, I'll tell you what. The last couple of days, the 11 and 12 have done nothing for me. Usually I'm in there. Not so much the last couple of days. Here we go. There's a 10, a 6, 4. Easy 10. 6 and a 4. All right, let's move it up. Move the odds over, place that 9. Let's get the hedges and the next DC. Let's go. Let's get it. Avoiding the 10 right now. Let's avoid that 10. Come on. Man, these dice are, there's the 5-5 hard. So again, I'm going to mark the buckshots again today. So let's take a look. This strategy does have this like really big danger spot, right? Where the buckshot takes, in our case, $1,500, or $2,000. That's a lot. It's a big dip into your bankroll when this happens. And again, hard to come back from. Really hard to come back from. The losses here are enormous. James Newberry said yesterday, this is a cool strategy, but the losses are big and the wins are tiny. And that's super true, right? The wins are very tiny coming through here. But, you know, this is a thing where the adjustment that I would say you could do is this. We just buckshotted the 10, right? And, you know, if you're going to go Charlie, DGE style, you'd say, well, the 10's not very likely to come here, right? You might drop an extra lay on that 10. Right, this must be a good time to go here. Let's go to 3,000 on the 10, right? Not 35, but a 3, like double up that thing so that this next throw on the 7 will attack the 7 for 1 throw, right? And really go after it, you know, and play. You know, again, the trend of the table is the 10 happened twice in a row, but it's probably not gonna happen again. And here's the 7, right? You're more likely to have this happen than the 10 repeat a third time. So for 1 roll, take an extra crack at it. Right, and earn back what you just got whacked on, which we just did, right? That 617 helps us out there. But those are the kind of moves that you wouldn't normally make in the strategy, right? The strategy doesn't say to do that. John did it because John felt like it as part of the way the table's going. So, you know, those are the things that I normally would never do in this Paycheck show because I want you to see the strategy roll against dice. So I think it's interesting. I think, you know, we're at a pretty cool spot where we've got, you know, a good core audience here. What do we have today? It's Friday morning at 7 o'clock. We got 50 people watching, right? Which is, you know, it's nice to have that many people watching. And again, it's got to be what you want to see. 6 straight months of 1 strategy a week has been fun. But let's see if that's what you want. Let's see. What else are y'all saying here? How about, let's see. Oh, you guys are talking about other bettings there. So there we go. Cool. Yeah, Duracell likes the strategy test and logging results. You can transfer to win. Yeah, totally. And I think, you know, I think also Duracell on that same point. And I think what I'm going to do is we've got the 6 we know what the 6 strategies are that win. The 6 that are the best ones so far that have won. And matter of fact, we can do a little bit of that here. You know, we can play a little bit of what if. You know, right now with some of these great strategies that we have. And some of these things are freaking fantastic, right? I'll show you one here. Here's the by the way, the purple chip level, just to have some fun. I've already made my paycheck here twice on this one. Let's switch gears. Let's do the purple chip level of one of the undefeated strategies. And I'm not throwing great today, so this may be a bad decision, but the purple chip level, let's actually get a point. Let me get a point established first. I'm going to go to the don't pass for 400. 2, 3, 4. This is a specifically sized bet, by the way. No protection. Just going to roll it out. $400 in the don't. Now watch, here we would come out 7, right? There's a freaking midnight. Are you kidding me? Finally get a midnight, and I'm not betting it, right? That's by the way, one of my favorite bets is to drop a quarter or whatever when I'm doing the don't. Just because that throw right there is one of the more things that'll make me mad, because now I got to beat the 7 again. It's like, man, the tie's not a win to me in this case. I want to get out. There's a 9. Okay, cool. We got a 9. Now check out what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and play the red cross here real quick. Okay, and I'm going to do the don't pass for right now as is 639. I'll parlay it the one time. We'll do a little parlay press down there. But really, what I want to do, I want to get to baccarat testing with it. But the red cross, remember, it's a 4-unit don't. It's a 5-unit 5, 6, and 8. So that equivalent, right? And then a 3-unit field bet. So $300 in the field. So it's 300 in the field. It's 5, 6, and 6 on the 5, 6, and 8. Okay, those are going to pay 7. We're going to go back into the field. We're going to rack four units on every one. If the don't pass comes, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna parlay it up. If it loses, we're gonna switch to the pass line and level it up. That's gonna be the play here. So we're gonna rock this thing with 20K. And again, this is one of the ones that's undefeated. This is one of the ones that made its money 11 times in a row. And I think I'd like to run it for a month and see, can this thing actually be like the one? Is this the best possible strategy? Matter of fact, an adjustment I might make to this one, let's get out here. There's a 6, a 4-2-6. An adjustment I would make on this strategy here would be switch from Baccarat to Wayland's new double martingale down there, right? And run I think the don't pass is the reason why this thing won so easily in its week. I want to give it a month, and I want to play with the line, and that's one of the things I want to do is play with some of the alternatives here as we're going through it. So there's a 6 that wins 7. We're going to put the 3 right back in the field. 1, 2, 300 in the field. Okay, and again, we'll use the field wins if we get them. The field wins are going to go ahead and pump up the box numbers. Let's do that. Let's just avoid big red here for a minute. Have a better roll if we can. It's 3, 2, 5. So again, it's the same thing. Win 7, lose 3, rack 4, replace. 5, 3. There's the 8. Shit, I put the 8 in. It doesn't matter. 8 and 5 pay the same. I just screwed it up. It should have been a 3, 2. Anyway, back to the field. That's 2 wins. 3 wins, net you $1,200. Right? Every 3 wins at this level is $400 to the rack, $1,200. Not bad, right? Not bad at all if you can get 3. And we got 5. I'll put this one in correctly. 3, 4, 1, 5. All right, 4 and a 1. All right, there's a grand. Grand racked up, $1,200 locked up in profit. You could be done and walk out of here right now, right? It's that easy. At $20,000, $500 as the unit size, we're looking to probably win 2,000, right? As a 10% number. Let's win 10% if we can. Here we go. No field numbers yet. That's kind of annoying. There's a 10. There's a field number. Whew. All right. What I love about this at these higher levels versus playing this I've done this same strategy with the greens on the Coffee and Crap show. At green, all you can do here, you're going to get paid $10 or whatever in the field. You can grab a number. Here, the field pays $300. So what I can actually do is grab the 10 and the 4 and fill the whole box. I can actually grab them both for $150, right? And fill the box. Isn't that great? With that field win, and the field is going to pump those things up, and now everything pays. It all pays. We do need to make another couple hits, though. We're not quite out of this hand yet. If Big Red happens to come, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's a 6 and a 5. It's a yo. All right, 6, 5. We never collect on the field. So $300. Let's go with 150 each to the 6 and 8. Let's get them both looking like 750. There we go. How about that? How about that? Give me a 6 and 8 hit right now, huh? Let me see a 6 or an 8 come. 6, 6. We got a 5-1 mixer. We got a 5-1. And we hit the tall. I didn't even see we hit the tall. That's fantastic. Alrighty, 5-1. That's a good hit right there, right? Now our rack looks like what? What does our rack look like? Our rack looks like 1962, right? We started this session with $2,200 in the rack, right? So Iron Cross, right? You're not actually there yet. Takes forever to win an Iron Cross, but decent little roll. We're on roll what? 7 or 8. Do okay. This strategy, I'm telling you, man, this thing here seems to have some good legs. There's the 7, 4, 6, 1, 7. But watch this. It doesn't matter, right? We made enough money in the roll for the don't pass to pay off, right? 6, 1, 7. We're going to be in profit. We're going to be, I think, at $2,400 or $2,200. Okay, there we go. 2362. Now we take the hammer to the don't pass. We win the don't pass. Right, we're going to beat the crap out of it. Here we go. That gets double. This is why this thing made so much money last time, because the don't pass was such a hero for us. There's an 8, 5. Oh, I don't like that though. I don't like having an 8. That's my point on the don't. But here we go. All right, 5, 3. I'll keep the other ratios the exact same. We're not going to change the thing up top. We're going to go with, let's see, we're going to go with 500 on the 5, 600 on the 6. I'll leave the 8. Oh, geez, not that. We're going to leave the 8 open. I could pre-grab the 9, but I'm not. I'm just going to use the field to get that for me. Let's get a field number here. We'll catch the 4, 9, and 10 in one shot, and let the 5 and the 6 be our drivers. Let's hope we can get something good to happen here, huh? What do we have out there in action? We have $1,200 in action, $800 on the line. We got an 8. We got an 8. We're gonna blow our don't pass. What a bummer. What a bummer, but boy, oh boy, we're shooting good, right? 5, 3, 8. So what happens here? We go to the pass line. We're gonna switch Baccarat style to the pass line. That was a parlayed attempt, so it cost me $400 net. But I'm going to the pass line now because we lost a point, and we're going to level the pass line up 1 unit. It goes to $800. We're going to Baccarat the pass line. What time is it? We have time to keep going. I'm going to go about maybe 5 or 6 more minutes, refill the coffee, and prep up for the downstairs show. I'm going to bring the iPad downstairs. I think we're going to play some. I might play some bubble craps with you downstairs today. Here we go. Let's catch a point. Better yet, let's catch a come out winner. Back to the 8, 4, 4. I'm worried now. That's 3 8s basically in a row. I'm not loving the pass line bet now. Like the odds of me getting that a 4th 8 here in quick order is pretty low. Maybe we can. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back to the field. Let's see if we can get the 5, 6 in the field to start winning for us here. Now we are purely right side because Baccarat has me switching, and that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Ooh, not a great throw. It's a 5, though. It's a 4 and a 1. There it is, 4, 1. Nice. Just straight up collect on that deal. 4, 1. Okay. I'll put the field back. 1, 2, 3 in the field. There's my dog. There's a 6, a 4, 2. Again, field loser, line or box winner. I'm okay with that. Another $800 to the bank. Watch the bankroll as we do this, guys. Watch the bankroll. 4, 2, 6. Okay, we have a lot of money out there, right? But our bankroll right now is at 20,462. So we're technically in profit, although we can't pull down the pass line like you kind of don't. So a couple more hits here make me feel a little bit better about myself. Let's go. I want to get that 8. Let's get that 8 to hit. Or a field. I want a field number 2. 6, another 6, 5, 1. 5, 1, Chris Herman mixer. The Chris Herman mixer. All right, here we go. 5, 1. Okay, back to the field we go. 1, 2, 3 in the field. Again, looking to get our rack jacked up to over 20. Once the rack's got 20 in it, we know we're at profit, right? That's how you kind of know. When the rack shows 20 on Crapsee and you still have bets out there, you know you're in good shape. I want a field win. Where's my damn field wins? I haven't had one field number yet. We need to get the rest of the box filled up, right? There's an 8, 5, 3, 8. We actually hit the pass line. Can you believe that? 5, 3. Woo! Look at us go. Look at us go. 5, 3, 8. How fantastic is that? All right. Good, good, good. Back to base on that bet. That goes back to base, $400. We're staying on the pass line. Okay. Our rack's got 19,862. We got 1,000 in the box and 4 in the rack. $21,000 total bankroll. We're doing good, right? This thing fought right back. This thing really fights back. This Red Cross, I'm telling you. Of all the Iron Cross strategies, this one here seems to have the best juice to me. I think it's that line. Oh, there's a field number. And it cost us the pass line. That blows. Whatever. Whatever, John. Whatever. 6, 6. Okay. We stay there at level. I don't think we'd ladder this up. We've not been laddering losses down here. We've just been staying put. Certainly could ladder it up. But we didn't do it during Red Cross week. We're not going to do it today. We'll ladder up the loss after the point. Here we go. There's a 9. Okay, 6 and a 3. Cool. Move you over there. Okay, let's get to work. Let's get to work. 6, 3, 9. I'll get my bets set up here and we'll see how close we are to being to Glory Town. Let's get the 8 out there, placed up, get our 3 fields. So we've got 18.5 in the bank, okay? And I've got, what do I have out there in the field? I got 1,700 on the box and 3 in the field. I have 2K in action, right? Plus the pass line. So the minute we get our bankroll to 2K or 20K, we know that we're going to be at our 10% goal. That's like, it's the easiest thing to kind of see. We just got to get the rolls. Let's get a couple of rolls here. Oh, we're not going to do it. We're going to lose it all. 617. And actually, we're basically at time here too. We'll do one more shooter's worth and just roll it out. Now we switch back to the don't pass. 617. Lose our point super quick. Big bummer. We ladder up. We're going to go to the don't pass for 800 now. Okay. Switch sides. Ladder up the loss. Parlay the win. And that's where the secret is. Here we go. Oh, no. No, Johnny, no. See, I'm staying here too long, right? Talking and bullshitting and playing too long. 4, 3. It's okay. We're going to stay there anyway. Stay in there anyway. Let's go. 1 and 8. Okay, here we go. Let's get it. Puck's off, by the way. This will be last shooter now because of time. Here we go. 8 again. Boy, that 8 is something else today. 6-2. Uh, 6-2. All right, 5-5. 1 there and 1, 2, 3 there. Let's do it. Let's get a field number. Haven't had a field number in a long time. We had the 10 once earlier and nothing else, right? We're so much on the juice numbers today. There's a 6. Yeah, we're just like, we're 5, 6, and 8. This whole session has been nothing but 5, 6, and 8. No fields. And of course, the 7. Pretty funny how that's working out. I guess I'm in a groove, as they say, right? I'm in a pocket, as we awesome dice controllers say. We're in the pocket right now. All right, let's put our field back. Here we go. There's a 9, finally. 6-3. And again, because we're at black level, the best thing about that is I can take the, I can buy the 4, I can buy the 10, and I can place the 9, all with that win. Now I have the whole box, right? The field just paid the whole box, which is awesome. Love it. Love it, love it. Let's get some wins here. Let's have a nice roll before we go downstairs. What is that? Of course. What else would it be but another pickoff, right? That's okay. The 8's hot. It's all good. It's going to cost me a lot of money, but I'm okay with it. Okay, that's going to be a 6 and a 2. That's an 8. Now, the problem with this is this. Here's going to be the issue. We have to level up, right? The Baccarat strategy makes you go up a level, which means we're at 1,200 down here, right? There's no fight in City Hall here, right? If you're going to play the strategy as written, right? We were at 2 units. We lost. We're going up a unit and switching sides. So here's the Baccarat. Baccarat had better not see me be in the chop right here, right? Better not be in the chop. Here we go. 7. Hell yeah. That's going to pay 1,500. Now, what are we supposed to do down here? Anybody guess? I'm playing the Red Cross, Duracell. I'm just doing the Red Cross. Yep. 617. Now, if you're playing this the right way, right? The parlay press move. We were at our level up, so we hit our ladder. Okay. If you go back to base, which is $500, well, not 100, it's $500. The parlay to that is 500. So you go down to 1,000 here. So that's the math on that. You're going to win the big one. You drop down to base, but you parlay the base bet. You go to $1,000. Now we're going to. It's kind of like a little regression there, but really it's back to base and parlay is the way that I view that. And from this point forward, we're staying at 2 units until we lose the bet. Okay, let's get ourselves back. Have a nice little yo right here would be pretty cool. We can pull it off. We got a 6 though. I'll take a 6. 3, 3, 6. That's pretty cool. We've been rolling a lot of those. Alrighty. 3, 3. Now we're full right side. For just a little bit. We'll finish this shooter out, like I said. We're gonna go right side, we're gonna go to the 8 with the 6, and we're gonna go back to our field. We're still playing the field because the field is still our engine to fuel the box. If we lose here, I'll call it a day. But let's win. Let's win a little bit. Let's win. Let's get some of these things to pay off. Oh no, that was a hell of a throw. That was a 2. That thing bounced off the wall like I threw it with overhand. 3, 2, 5. Three and a 2. All right. You saying in and out? Is that my audio? Is my audio in and out, Duracell? That could be. I haven't charged the microphones out here all week, so that could be. If that's what's going on, let me know. All right, there's our 5. Come on. Good time for a midnight here, huh? There's a 4. That's cool. That pays us twice. That pays me twice. So here's how this works. We're going to collect the $200 that we make on the buy 4, 3-1. That's a collect, but the field 300 goes back out. Okay, so the field win gets pressed across the box. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and use it indiscriminately and just go 4, 9, and 10 each get $100. It's beautiful that it's a simple across, and when you're playing this thing with 75 in the field, that move is the exact same. Everything gets a quarter. It's nice. And we got a 10, a 6, 4, 10. So the 10 pays twice. Pays on the end, pays in the field, same drill. We'll collect 4 off the end there. 6, 4, 10. And the field pays 3. We're going to press the 4, 9, and 10 by 100 each. We're just going to keep on using the field to grow the box. Okay. Now our bankroll's back to $20,000 after those losses, right? We catch a 6 here and win on the pass line. We're going to be in excellent shape. I'm really looking now. I really want to see a 6. Of anything else, I want to see a 6. That'll really set us back to where I want to be. We got a 10 though. That's even almost better. A 6, 4, 10 pays again on the end. Pays again. And again, if you're doing table reading, right? We could be pressing the 10, right, the whole time. I'm trying to use the field to evenly spread the money out, but for sure that $300 could have gone to the 10 and made it more powerful. But here we go. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, $300 across again. And look at our bankroll, $21,000 in the bank. If I pull all the line bets down, we have $32 in profit. We were down $3K, right? We pull the line bets down right now in the field. We're actually going to be in a tiny bit of profit after getting hammered. This thing, I'm telling you, feels bad sometimes, and there's the 5-1-6, and that's going to do it. Look at this, the 5-1-6, that huge parlay down there, the Baccarat thing got our bet enormously high, right? And the rhythm worked, 5-1-6. That's the end of that run. I'm going to bring all the bets down. Everything comes down, and we're at 21,732. We went from $17,000, $3K down, to being almost $2K in profit. The Red Cross is freaking strong. I'm telling you, this thing finds a way to win. The Baccarat down there on that line is a big driver for it. That helped us out. I'm telling you, man, and I wonder if the double martingale down there is even better than the Baccarat. It might be better than the Baccarat on the line. I think that's the thing that I want to. When I play this strategy out for a longer period of time, that's one of the things I want to pursue. So, all right, let's get out of here. It's 7:53. I got what, 12 minutes to make a cup of coffee and sit and relax for a minute. So, that's cool. Yeah, too many 7s kills the regular iron cross, Biff. But what happens on this one is you go back and forth. You're bouncing line to line based on what's going on. So it's a trend catcher. So if you catch a good right side run on the line, you're going to catch that. And like we did here in the end of this thing, yeah, we lost our big don't, right? But you ladder up the line, catch a come out 7, and then catch a point and hit the point, boom. Like that's $2,500 in 3 seconds. That is a nice move that this thing does that I think helps it win. The iron cross itself is horrible. This line thing gives me the time to let those bets up there pay, and they paid. They paid good for us. So that's a fun one. I think that's one of the more fun ones we've played because there is things going on. You're not just sitting there waiting for nothing to happen. So, all right, let's get out of here. Myopia movie. You can just email me. You know me, right? Email me. I will give you the secret to the kingdom. It only costs $99 though. $99. I'll give you all the best strategies. No, you know me. I think these things need time, right? And that was my earlier point was I think the next move for us to make is to take the ones that haven't lost yet or the ones that have shown to be strong and give them a full month. Give them a full month, maybe a little bit of adjustment here and there with them, like not a lot, but give them a full month and say, okay, does it really not ever lose? Like, let's give 30 straight days of it. And I think to Corey's point, we're going to make a paycheck and then I'm going to drop it down a level. And in the after show, play the same thing, but maybe smaller bankrolls just to kind of fart around. I really want to get mileage on these things. I know if I put them in win craps, they're all going to lose, right? But the best I can do here with you is play them 30 or 40 times live. Win Craps can play them 1,000 times. That's it. That's it for the day. Let's go get new coffee and let's go downstairs. Let's play around. Let's talk about it more in person from where I can see your faces. And then I'll do some bubble craps work down there, and let's play. All right. See you in a few minutes, all. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate all of you. This, honest to God, I would not play this. I would not play this anything lower than black chip level. It doesn't make any sense. I've done this on my table with, and let me actually show you. Let me go switch screens here. I'm gonna go to the left screen, and I'll show you what I've done with it. And I think this is where the problem with it is. That's actually, you're gonna cost me coffee time, but I wanna show you this because it's important to see. You play this at the red level, right? Where it's like this, 30, and again, it's 5 units, it's 3 units in the field, and it's 4 units on the don't pass, right? This is the same thing as 500, 600, 600, 300, 400. It's the same thing. The levels are the same. The problem is this. At this level, let's say you grab a field win for 15 bucks, okay? The best thing you can do is grab the 4 or grab the 9, right? That field gets you 1 number, right? When I was doing this just now, when I had 300 in the field and a field win comes, I can take the 300 bucks and grab 3 numbers. And the next time a field wins, as you saw, I go to 2, 2, and 2. This drives this really hard when you're at a higher level. At the red level, you get nothing out of it. It just sucks. At the black level, which looks like this, the black level here is going to be 150, 6 and 8, and 125 on the 5. Again, 5 units down there. 4 units is 100 bucks, 4 quarters is 100, and 3 in the field. At this level, you're 500 bucks in action, right? This is 150, 150, 300, 425, 500 bucks in action. It's a lot of money. However, when the field wins 75 bucks, you can easily go 10, 9, 4 and grab 3 numbers with 1 hit. That's the difference maker. This strategy only works at this level and above. You got to be at this level because you got to have the field be able to pick 3 numbers and keep pressing them up and then pressing the insides up as well. You got to have this field be meaningful. $15 field is meaningless. So I would never play this strategy at anything less than this level here. And here, it's 500 bucks in action, which ain't for everybody. It ain't for me right now. I can tell you that, right? I'm not going out there 500 bucks a throw yet. So I would avoid this strategy at all costs unless you got that kind of paper. You have to be smart about that. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Everything else you do, proportion to your bankroll. Be smart. What do they say? What does Jeff say? Be smart, play safe, have fun, blah, blah, blah. All those things, right? That's what I want you to do. Get out of here, folks. I'll see you down there for coffee in just a few. Again, thanks and God bless all of you. See you in a little bit.